Hello, this is Rachel Cayley, CTE Instructional Specialist, CTE Accelerating Learning Toolkit Informational Video. Teachers know firsthand the toll remote learning has taken on students. From social-emotional distress to learning loss, the effects of school shutdowns on students are profound, despite the significant efforts teachers have made to meet students' needs and improve non-traditional instruction. To better prepare our students for the academic challenges they may face in the future, adjustments to our curriculum pacing are needed. These adjustments, informed by school-level collaboration, should identify the essential skills and standards students must develop and master to ensure academic success in the future. The toolkit that we are offering provides a framework that assists teachers in these efforts. In order to ensure that students achieve the learning necessary to succeed, accelerated learning is necessary. Accelerating learning requires that students consistently receive grade-level materials, tasks, and assignments along with appropriate scaffolds that make the work accessible. More specifically, instead of setting students backwards to fill in all of the potential gaps in their learning, leaders and teachers should focus on filling in only the most critical gaps and not in isolation, but at the moment that they're needed. Support grade-level work by only teaching students what they need to know when they need to know it. CTE teachers already formatively assess in order to meet students where they are at when teaching occupation employability skill standards. Our 4-course pathways foster acceleration by addressing prior skills needed to master skills present in current course. CTE skill standards grow in depth of knowledge with each course in the 4-course progression, and these skills are practiced and mastered in each of the courses from the introductory level to the capstone course where the learned skills are applied authentically. Here are some examples of acceleration opportunities. Here's one in the management pathway. Here is one from the horticulture pathway. And here is one from law enforcement services. These are examples of how to take skills and sandwich them together within the 4-course progression to ensure mastery of these standards. The toolkit will be available on Navigator. And I'm going to explain what's in each of the rows. Columns 1 and 2 here have documents that outline the thinking process for designing next units of instruction-based CTE industry standards and student data. The document will be used to focus planning on the next unit of prerequisite skills and/or new learning. In order to adjust learning for acceleration of grade-level learning, the following is a guide, or this is a guide for PLC decision-making with the program area pathway. It's an opportunity to check for gaps and vertically align or scaffold your courses to the industry standards. The resources that are available here will outline and model the design process of prioritizing what students need to know and be able to do to achieve proficiency on required standards. And this document is intended to assist PLC teams. In column 2 are also here program area templates. With each program of study, their pathway is inputted in Google Sheet with instructions on the process for accelerated learning in 4 steps. You look at the examples I have given in different pathways, identify your actual pathway progression, and you can check the pathway docs for reference. Use the templates to complete standards for each course, and then mark the standards that are revisited in the next course and progression, and identify opportunities to accelerate learning within your pathway. Column 3 provides some example lesson plans for accelerated learning. There's one for employability and one for occupational. And column 4 provides links to supporting resources. Where can I find the toolkit? You can find it on the Navigator, so please subscribe. The new resources here on the landing page and the link right here to the toolkit. Then you can go to your program area, and here is agriculture, where we have the process and guidance as well as the sample lesson plans, and then the templates for each program area with each pathway in the tabs below with the program of studies inputted in so that we can figure out where we can sandwich standards together to ensure mastery. And this is what the documents look like with the links This is your learning process. This is the lesson plan examples. This is the learning template examples, and then each program of study. Remember that these tools are optional, just a resource. You can use them however you want. It's great for your PLCs, your collaborative teams. And I want to just thank you for your time. Here are some questions to ask at your PLC. How can we prioritize our content? What standards do we need to revisit the most? How can we combine lessons? What do we need for next year? What is good for live instruction, and what standards are good for independent learning? And please contact me. I will answer any questions or set up a Zoom meeting, and we can run through this together. Thank you for your time.